After Lester Holt's departure, Tom Llamas has been appointed as the anchor of NBC Nightly News. Tom Llamas, who departed from a prominent anchor-in-waiting position at ABC News in 2021 to accept one at NBC News, is no longer in the queue. Llamas will assume the role of presenter of NBC Nightly News at a later date after Lester Holt retires from the renowned evening newscast in early summer. Llamas, who has been conducting an early evening program on the NBC News Now live streaming service, will continue to do so. This means that he will lead nightly from 6:30 p.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern each weeknight, and then promptly transition to the hour of his streaming program, Top Story. It is a profound honor and a tremendous responsibility to anchor NBC Nightly News. I am eager to collaborate with the esteemed journalists at Nightly News and Top Story to provide viewers with the most significant stories each evening, Llamas stated in a statement. Lester Holt is a remarkable individual and one of the most dependable broadcasters of our era. I assure you that I will be equally committed to the truth and to our viewers as Lester. Holt is anticipated to assume a full-time position with NBC News Dateline, a program that he has anchored for several years. The relocation has been one of the most inadequately concealed mysteries in the television news industry. Llamas is believed to have joined NBC News in 2021 with the expectation of securing the nightly position. His departure from ABC News was based on the assumption that Llamas, who was the weekend anchor for World News Tonight, would not have the opportunity to lead the program during the week, when David Muir was the dominant figure in the nation's most-watched evening news option. A never-ending conflict for audience will ensue as Llamas' ascent pits two former colleagues against one another. Although the number of individuals who watch the evening newscasts of the broadcast networks is lower than the number of individuals who gathered to witness the performances of past anchors such as Walter Cronkite or Tom Brokaw, the programs continue to draw a substantial audience. Nielsen data indicates that World News Tonight attracted an average aggregate audience of nearly 7.92 million during the week of February 24, as opposed to 6.37 million for NBC Nightly News and nearly 4.28 million for CBS Evening News. In previous decades, evening anchors were able to commit their entire attention to their primary program. However, the decision to retain Llamas with live streaming indicates that this is no longer feasible. According to a 2024 survey conducted by Pew Research Center, approximately 86% of U.S. adults report that they obtain news from a smartphone, computer, or tablet on occasion, with 57% indicating that they do so frequently. The figures are nearly identical to the percentage of individuals who received news via digital devices in 2023. Pew discovered that 63% of individuals obtain news from television at least occasionally. Pew has reported that the proportion of Americans who frequently obtain news from television has remained consistent in recent years, currently at approximately 33%.